Welcome to the highlight show for the Rugby Americas North 2022 tournament. The tournament kicked off on Thursday at 9 a.m. at the Uwimono Bowl in St. Andrew, Jamaica. A total of 6 matches were played, and the matchup between defending champions Mexico and the Cayman Islands was the opening game of the tournament. Cayman Islands were the victors, beating Mexico 15-7. Gavin McLevy and Kelson Figaro were on commentary duties.
Let's have a quick look at some of this game today. Again, Cayman have been phenomenal throughout, using their pack. A lot of loose ball throughout, just the wind causing problems for the kickers, but this little kick wasn't bad at all, but couldn't manage to get the ball down on the ground for that attempt. But just a few seconds later, they went the short side, and the big boys just bashed it over. Managed to dot that one down, no problem, and that was the shocker for me. I think Mexico were a little bit stunned too, but the kicking from the Cayman fly half was solid. He got the conversion to take it to 7-0. There was a lot of good work from the Cayman forwards. Mexico didn't really know how to handle it, so they got a penalty, which took it to 10-0. And at that stage, really, Mexico were looking at each other, and it's like they hadn't got off the bus or got off the plane. They were a little shell-shocked. Come out the second half, though, different team. They managed to get this score, and the referee may have been correct there. There's a lot of people really worried that wasn't a try, but Mexico got themselves back into the game early, but just really couldn't get that second win pumping for the whole second half. And then Cayman did this to them, dotting over on that top side, and really Mexico could see the game fading away at that point. And this was the end of it. Cayman jubilant, massive win for them, really was a big game. So Mexico come away with that Cayman come away from that game with the first win of the tournament over the defending champions Mexico.
Hi, we're here with the successful captain successful coach Eddie Weston. How was this victory do for your boys right now?
The guys are really happy. I mean, this is the first game of the tournament, so there's a long road ahead, but very proud of the heart that the boys play with, and to come away with a victory against such a good side like Mexico is really good to see as a coach. And most of our guys, it's their international debut, so they really stepped up to the level that we needed them to. And there are definitely things to work on for the next game, but it's a good start.
Great start for Cayman Islands. Mexico, however, must rebound in their next encounter. The second match of the day saw a tough battle between USA South and Jamaica. USA South overpowered Jamaica 21-7 to take their first victory of the day. Brian Kelly and Mariah Thamos were on commentary duties.
Got underway with Jamaica kicking to USA South, gathered well there by Jonathan Irving. USA thought they had their first try of this game as the ball got over the line, but it was brilliantly held up there by Kai Pittam. Ball getting the hands to the outside there. The speedster, Reagan Johnson-Hines, breaking tackles left, right, and center, finally brought down by the opposition fullback. Couldn't get any points, though, unfortunately. Here's a good example of the wind that they were facing in that first half. Varster just spinning that one wide, and gathered by Campbell. Plenty of big collisions from these two sides. Varster good off the boot. I think he went 4 for 5 today. There's McLevy into contact. Penalty against Jamaica, giving Varster another opportunity. That was a look at the first half. Here's the second half now. USA getting on the front foot right away. Penalty against Jamaica, giving the opportunity for Varster to slot another 3, which he did with ease. Brilliantly taken line out there by USA, setting the platform, looking for their first try of the match. Watch this get in the hands of the big man Mosi, carrying 3 Jamaicans with him, gets over the line. Referee needed to have a quick word with his AR just to confirm that it went over, but there was no denying Mosi, the big man from the Okapi Wanderers Rugby Club in South Florida. And Vorster just brilliantly sliding that one through the uprights. A chance for one more ball over the top here into the hands of Rosemeyer. Makes no mistake cutting back off his left foot, getting past the defender and scoring once again. But the Jamaicans would not be denied. That's the number 8, the big man, Khalil Brown, touching down. And look at the passion from the local side. Extra 2 points added off the boot of Mason Campbell. And that's all she wrote in this contest. We're going to send it down to the field now.
Here with captain for USA South Panthers, Cade Austin. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What do you think contributed to your success in this opening game?
Our coaches really put together a nice game plan, helped us come together. And the few times we had, and all these guys, came in, busted their ass, really hard work. Everybody was just putting all it out there.
Joshua Wright, you are the captain of the Jamaica team.
Yes.
How are you feeling following the match?
Obviously quite disappointed. We were wanting to have played better, put more points on the board and really utilise our fast backs. But unfortunately we didn't, but it's alright, happens.
Day 1 continued with the third match of the day, which featured Bermuda versus defending champions Mexico, who was returning for their second match of the day. It was a better result by Mexico, as they managed to step up from a loss to a draw. The contest ended 7-7. Gavin McLevy and Mariah Thomas were the commentators.
Boys are there congratulating in the first few minutes of the second half too, but it was interesting. Bermuda really didn't use all of the tools they had, but Mexico certainly did, and Ochoa was one of those. He did phenomenal work getting over early on, multiple phases using him to carry the ball, and then going into this contact, managed to barge his way over. All kinds of power and strength on that boy, and he was really happy to get that one on early in the game. And then it feels like a long time ago, but they managed to get the kick as well. Pretty a big improvement in that second game from Mexico. And then Bermuda sort of slowly got themselves back into it to even things up. And again, they've done well. Interesting for the pool play. If we've got a draw, that makes the numbers and the points situation interesting.
Definitely, we heard from the coach for Mexico talking about the level of energy, and I think that that's something that Mexico definitely stepped up and maintained their level of energy, even despite the long break in between. But they really kept at it. Both teams kept their energy levels high right to the end of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Bermuda looked hungrier towards the second half, but as you can see from that, right at the death, they were pressuring Mexico to get back there. But yeah, phenomenal game. 7-7, Bermuda, Mexico. Thank you so much for joining me for this one, Maria. Really enjoyed that one. And now it's a little bit fresher around here.
First battle between Bermuda and Mexico. On the other side of the break, we will see the highlights of the fourth game of the day. Welcome back to the highlight show of the Rugby Americas North 2022 tournament. The fourth match of day 1 featured Trinidad and Tobago and USA South, who returned for their second game of the day. It was a gruesome battle as USA South cruised to victory over Trinidad and Tobago, finishing the contest 0-31. Here are the highlights. Brian Kelly and Kelson Figaro were on commentary duties.
Well, the USA South got underway, not the kick they wanted to there from Varster, but they were back on the front foot immediately. The big man, number 8, Cruzado, just a hard man to bring down. Looking for the try line early on, that's Mosi.
Onside.
He was dominant in the entire contest as he goes over for the first try, his second of the day. Varster, good off the boot for an additional 2 points early on to take this 7-0 lead, giving a kiss to his loved ones back home. Here's the Panthers once again. Mosi, hard man to bring down, second try of the afternoon. Hair flip coming with the price of admission. And from there on, it was continually all about the Panthers. Good driving forward ball. Mosi one more time at the back of the breakdown, smashing forward, getting past another, and he has his hat trick within about 11 minutes gone. Mosi one more time looking for his 4th try of the match, but Trinidad and Tobago quick on the mark, but quick pick on the right-hand side there is Jacob Seiler, scoring the 4th try of this match there for the Panthers. as both teams emptied their benches. Pick from the back of the scrum there is Silkwood, and that one's Keaton McLeavy smashing over the young flanker, getting the job done. Comprehensive victory there for the USA South Panthers. They're looking sharp, and Trinidad and Tobago make their return to international competition.
Rhys Valère, Trinidad and Tobago captain. Rhys, not the victory that you wanted, not the score they wanted, sorry, but what are you going to go from here?
Well, we knew it'd be a tough game. They played well. They were the better team. You have to give them that, but we're going to regroup and get a better result against Jamaica, hopefully.
Game 5 of Matchday 1 ended 29-0. Bermuda defeating the Cayman Islands, both teams returning for their second match of the day.
And let's have a quick review of this game. It was phenomenal. Some big hits early in this game. The combination of the outside centre and wing early in this game was great for Bermuda. Naylor, like I said, he was good till the last drop was Naylor this game. Started well. This was a Captain Augustus. He did some phenomenal work throughout the game. Faison Augustus getting an earlier try. Naylor nailing another one. The Cayman captain Alexander Fox unfortunately got himself a card. Naylor fired another one over for his injustices. This was Augustus doing what he does. Fended one, stepped another, just outran everybody else. No one even close. Naylor keeps popping them over, and this was great. 3 stiff arms in a row. A beast, number 5, Silas Young, gets himself a try as well. At that point, I think Cayman just physically, they'd run out of steam.
Jamaica and Trinidad returned for their second match of the day. Both teams lost their opening game. Here are the highlights. Gavin McLeavy and Kelson Figaro were the commentators.
Exciting encounter by the two. Trinidad and Tobago in the red strips kicking off to Jamaica. And again, it was all one-way traffic. Jamaica in the first half, steaming over the line. It's a big Kai Ditton for Jamaica. They're just using their strength to barrel over. And not too soon after, another forward, Ben Watfield, just did the same thing. He's just pushing Jamaica ahead here, as we see from behind the scrum. No post available, and he muscles his way across the try line here for try number 2 for Jamaica. At this point, there's a fan more happy, everyone were elated, and great kick in the corner there from the maestro of the day, Mason Campbell. And again, we see Trinidad and Tobago on the offensive. They're just skipping off tackles there. Moments of brilliance from the Trinidad and Tobago team there, but just didn't sustain all the pressure here. As we see big fend off here, great aggression. Trinidad and Tobago trying for the conversion, but no chase of the kick, which resulted in another penalty. But Trinidad and Tobago was aggressive at times and had great play, seemingly in bits and bobs throughout the game there. And Nathan Aching getting Trinidad's first points on the board, but here comes the man, the man that is Mason Campbell, doing everything right today, just sneaking over the line. And then one of the last of the game, just miscommunication by the TNT team, gifting Dante King a try in the corner to the jubilance of the crowd and his teammates here. Jamaica super successful in their second match of the day here, and ending today on the win.
So we've got Liam here, the co-captain for Trinidad and Tobago. A rough day at the office, my friend. How are you feeling right now after that game? And what is it that you're going to bring later in the week?
We're a little disappointed. It's not the result we wanted, but it's still a learning experience. It's also our first 2 games, so hopefully we'll have a better result in the future games coming.
Phil Davis, coach at Jamaica, thanks very much for joining us. How are your boys feeling after a pretty phenomenal day, the ups and downs of rugby, I guess?
I think you can hear how excited they are. We've been together as a squad for 4 days. Loads of these boys hadn't ever met each other before we came into camp. They have put their blood, sweat and tears into the last 4 days, and that performance was hopefully just the tip of the iceberg in terms of what we were able to produce.
This has been the highlight show for the Rugby Americas North 2022 tournament.